Here's a thought. How about you strive to be the greatest Star Wars show to ever premiere on television? How about that? Too late! Pushing identity politics and the message. They done woke it up! However, they expect us to tune in to see if they can beat the Phantom Menace duel with the great Lord Maul. Says here the Acolyte strives to top that iconic Phantom Menace duel. Here's the thing. It has arguably already been topped with the Anakin versus Obi-Wan fight. Okay? Many people think that that is better. I'm someone who flip-flops. That first moment, them doors opening, them looking at them getting ready, and that fight, man, it was just something on another level. We had never seen nothing like that. And the closest thing was the fight between Luke and Vader in Empire Strikes Back. I'm going to tell you something before I start to read this. This is like, we know, the majority of us know that this show is going to tank, okay? It most likely is, okay? You ever had an experience where you saw a really, really bad movie, but they had one cool scene in it? That's what this will be like. If you expect to top the duels in the previous movies, but you're still serving up woke garbage, it's not gonna matter. It's not. People will say in the future, the show was trash, but that one lightsaber, that was off the chain. They went deep with that one. Hey, if the rest of the show was as good as that lightsaber duel, they would have had a hit. But they pushed the garbage down our throats continually. Yeah, I know it sucks. I know, yeah, it's like I ripped it and I have it saved, on my computer. That fight. I watch the fight every few weeks or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But that's it. Never the show. That's what it's going to be like for you. Star Wars new series, The Acolyte, aims to impress on all levels. Even the most ambitious. Daphne Keane teased to Entertainment Weekly that the lightsaber fights in the new series were meant to challenge the likes of Darth Maul. The Sith apprentice made his live-action debut in Star Wars The Phantom Menace and immediately became an icon. Yeah, people were talking about him before the movie even came out. They were like, yo, who's this dude? In a three-way battle with Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi against the backdrop of John Williams' Duel of Fates, Maul battles with a double-sided lightsaber for the soul of Naboo. Quote, "We want to top the Darth Maul fight, the most iconic fight, I think, in Star Wars cinematic universe," King said. "It's such an amazing fight, and we were all so excited about the saber fights. There's such a skill and a craft to it that it feels so OG Star Wars and feels so impressive when you see it as a viewer." Well, OG Star Wars would be Luke and Vader. That was more new school, re-envisioned fight that they put on there, because that was just like, whoa. It was, it had an elegance and a mastery and a power to it, and a charisma to that fight that was just different. It was just different, man. Old school was more like sword fighting. This was martial arts and sword fighting and sword play, and and it was like a kung fu movie in certain ways. It was like he had a staff against them and they had their swords, and man, it was like they were fighting a force wielding ninja. It was two samurai fighting a force wielding ninja. Like, it was just, The Logan actor is no stranger to the physical component of acting revealed in The Challenge. As a lifelong Star Wars fan, being able to pick up a lightsaber as a new character was a dream come true, but decades and some change gave Maul time to marinate and become the figure that he is. The Acolyte will have to do some heavy lifting to beat the fan favorite moment. Yeah. And the fact that people hate what you're doing with the series, look, there will be people that will say it's garbage just because the show most likely is going to be garbage. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know what they're going to do. They're going to have to cut out a whole lot of stuff for people to, look, we all know with 100%, almost 100% accuracy, that most of the woke garbage that comes out is trash. Sometimes you'll see something where it's sprinkled in. Like X-Men right now, it's sprinkled in. You'll see stuff here and there, but overall the series is good. You watch something like The Boys. The Boys is almost like a parody of everything in a way. So, that's a great series. And there's other ones out there where it's like, you can see the ESG and DEI boxes being checked. However, it doesn't overshadow the story. They've pushed this as something that is clearly the message being pushed. That's how they advertise it. It's going to be this type of story. It's going to be these type of characters. So everyone knows what they're getting. If this is a hit, I will be highly surprised, but it will be only if those things are all background to a great story and direction and look and special effects and acting. You know what I mean? Just makes me laugh. Post comments down below. Let me know what you think. If you enjoyed my thoughts on this, hit the like button, subscribe. I got this from Collider. So if you want to watch read the full article, go on over there. All right? God help us. 10 million subscribers. Woo!